stop right there. No need to check your calendar. We'll tell you what day it is. It is Monday Night Moonwalk!
That's good.
So that means it's Monday. Hi, everybody.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
Have you even seen the viral video of the guy playing the guitar, singing in a circle of people?
And I'll be dancing on California.
Okay, no, I was way off. Welcome to Monday Night Moonwatch. We are here to talk to you about...
Bum, 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 bum. This video will self-destruct in 25 minutes. You better like, subscribe, and comment before it does. Yeah, I saw Mission Impossible Final Reckoning.
Which movie is that? Is that the 8th?
So this is going to be the casual viewers review, full of spoilers.
Oh, no.
Mission Impossible. So like if you're like a big hardcore fan of the franchise and like, oh, you know, every single one, IMAX, binge all of them before you see the next one. Popcorn, but don't finish the popcorn before the movie starts.
You ate all your popcorn already.
Let me tell you what makes me a casual.
Okay.
So you can prepare yourself to be angry
Oh.
and annoyed.
Oh.
I have not seen the 2 Mission Impossible movies that take place before this one.
Really?
Maybe the 3. It did feel like half an experience.
Sorry, I have my phone out to look at the titles.
It didn't feel like this was everything they wanted me to see or know.
Like, you're missing out at the end or from the beginning?
From the beginning.
Oh.
Like a bunch of things were just happening, or a bunch of things had already taken place and it was very evident.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because the one before it was Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Wow.
So this last one was going to be a 2-movie series, I guess. Like
Okay.
Dead Reckoning Part 1 and Dead Reckoning Part 2.
Got it.
I don't know why they changed the title to Final Reckoning instead of Dead Reckoning Part 2.
Maybe Dead Reckoning Part 2 hasn't happened yet. Okay. I saw 1, 2, 3, 4, skipped 5, saw 6, skipped 7, and now I saw 8.
You effed it up.
I guess so. No, but this is cool because now you get, again, an unbiased, neutral reaction to just a standalone film. Right?
Yeah, okay, yeah. If it's just
fun?
yeah.
Was it enjoyable?
Could you enjoy it? And that's been like a problem with the other movies too. It's like, can you enjoy this on its own?
Yeah. I had fun. I did enjoy it on its own.
Oh, okay, cool.
I thought it was cool. I did feel like it was half an experience because a lot of the character dynamics just seemed so like fleshed out and established.
Okay.
And very believable.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't see these relationships be established, even one guy who has actually been in the movie since the beginning, he suddenly is sick.
Tom Cruise?
No, not
Just kidding.
Luther.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Luther
man.
is sick.
Oh.
And I'm like, why is he sick? What happened?
Yeah.
Like, did he get poisoned or something? I don't know. They don't even talk about it.
Oh.
They do a quick montage of previous movies.
Okay.
It's not that quick, actually.
Wait,
But it was fun.
You're going into spoilers?
I'm spoiling everything.
Dang it.
So this
as of right now, I have not seen it, so
okay.
you're going to get my natural reaction to spoilers.
Yeah. Do you want me to avoid spoilers?
Nah, go for
Honestly,
it.
I don't think it's that spoilable.
Go for it. I'm down.
Okay.
Spoiler impossible.
Well, spoiler impossible. You might not like this because I did not like this observation that I made about it. What makes it not that spoilable is that I don't feel like it had as much deception to the audience as other movies did.
Okay.
Other movies would like, you would have scenes just kind of run and then psych.
Yeah.
It's like
they trick
twist.
You. Yeah.
Yes. This one did not have anything like that.
Oh, you're in on it the whole time?
Yeah, there was nothing you're out of the loop on.
Okay.
There's one part where they're like breaking someone out of containment. And suddenly the guards just kind of turn on each other and you know like, oh, that's probably like Ethan Hunt and one of his team members. And what was the name of the character that Simon Pegg plays?
I forgot.
He's cool and he's like a big favorite. All those characters. Benji. Yes. It's Ethan Hunt and Benji. Yeah. And you knew it once the scene started, like, oh, okay, like they're this guys. But that was it. That's the closest we got to it. Okay. And that was fine. I was okay with it, but just knowing that the other movies did really cool things where they tricked me, like I missed that. And that was fun. This movie was fun, but it tone in the world was not fun. It was their moments, but it was very heavy and desperate, and everyone was like, at the end of their patience.
Yeah.
So the previous movie set up like an end of the world scenario in this movie.
Oh.
Spoiler time.
Okay.
So there's an AI called the Entity. And it's gaining control of all the nuclear arsenals on the globe. One at a time. Ethan has a key. He learns that the key will access a module that holds the source code to the AI.
Okay.
He needs to get that before anyone else, because everyone else wants it because they think they can control the AI. He wants it to destroy the AI.
Yeah.
So he needs to get that module first and then combine it with like a virus that Luther created.
Oh.
And together that will trick the AI. So their plan is to trick the AI.
Okay.
The AI's plan is to lock itself inside a doomsday vault.
Oh.
Where it has all like these digital records of human history.
All the info.
And for the event of a doomsday. That stuff will be stored in the vault and survive. So the AI wants to first control all the nukes on the globe. Enter that vault and live in the vault while everything else is destroyed.
Dang.
That's what the AI wants. Why? I don't know. What it wants after that? I don't know. Anyways, their plan is to take the AI to that vault and then let it in, knowing that the second it goes in, it's going to launch all the nukes. So they want to trick the AI into going into a hard drive that Luther created and remove the hard drive. And now the AI is inside the hard drive instead of in the vault.
Dang.
And the AI is in that
hard drive trapped,
thinking that it launched the nukes and thinking that it survived and thinking that it's inside the vault.
Okay. So
now they have the AI contained there. And they do like a cool like genie in the bottle comment.
Do they say like why they won't destroy it?
They should. Ethan wants to destroy it. Another character, I forget her name. She's new. She probably appeared for the first time. Like
the Haley Atwell character.
Yes.
Yeah, she just came in the previous movie.
Okay, yeah. See, I missed that. And she was cool. And she tells Ethan like, if anyone can control this, I think you can because like you're good. You're a hero. And he's like, no, I think we gotta destroy it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the movie, we just see him walk away with it. Okay. Like she gives it to him. She still wants him to control it, so she gives it to him.
Dang.
And so that's like the whole premise, I guess, spoiled. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's major spoilers. We gotta put a spoiler warning in the beginning of this whole thing.
Yeah. Hopefully we said it enough. I'll put it in a thumbnail maybe. But yeah, so that's that. I had fun. They were selling this movie they were selling the airplane stunt in this movie to be like the focal point of the stunts.
That was gonna be the stunt.
Yeah, I thought it was boring.
Really?
The airplane scene was okay.
Oh.
But maybe only because another scene completely stole the show for me.
Oh.
And again, I saw this in IMAX. If you feel like you want to watch it, like IMAX is worth it for this scene because I liked it so much.
I'm planning on watching it in my IMAX.
So spoilers for everyone, I guess, but he's in an old Russian submarine that had sank.
Okay.
So he has to go into the water and dive really low where
the cold waters, right?
Yes, where the pressure is dangerous under the ice. I forget where, in Alaska, I think. Under the ice to the floor where the submarine is. Enter the submarine.
Dang.
And now the submarine has like air in there because it's like closed. It has some air pockets. He opens it and now like there's water.
Yeah.
So like the submarine is like half filled with water.
Okay.
Half empty depending on the type of character you are. Anyways, the submarine starts tilting and rolling.
Oh.
So you see him in this environment.
Oh god.
And the water is like this. And he's like climbing on things.
Like going with it?
And stuff is falling. And he's trying to get from one room to another room to get the module that has the source code.
Dang.
So what happened is that source code is there because they tricked that submarine, I guess, in an earlier story into like torpedoing itself.
Oh.
So they did a lot to connect previous movies to this movie and to say, oh, it's all connected. Like this thing that you got was for this reason. And like, something that made the hard drive possible, something that made the module possible, something that made Luther's like virus possible.
That makes sense with the trailers. I was like, oh, everything you've done led up to this.
Yeah.
I think they literally say that in the trailer.
Yeah. And so now you want a real spoiler? This, I think, Yeah?
Yeah, I think I might know what it is, but go for it.
Whoa, what do you think it is?
Is it a character?
Yes.
Is it the one from the first movie?
Is this in the trailers?
Is it the character from the first movie?
Yes, it is.
That got fired?
Yes.
Really?
How do you know about this?
Okay, because yeah.
Wait, did you just deduce this?
Deduce impossible. No, okay, no, just because like in the trailers,
in the trailer.
He's in the
I don't
trailer.
watch trailers as much. As a
I try not to watch
person.
trailers anymore because of spoilers like that. For the movies I don't want spoilers
They
for.
put him
Thanks
in
a
the
lot.
trailer.
Yeah, so but you know it's like that was like just a scene, like that was like one of the scenes of Mission Impossible where like he has a string,
Yeah.
and then like he can't touch the floor,
Yep.
and that guy was in the scene.
Yes.
So like I guess they threw him in there like, oh, like this is just part of the scene.
So in the trailer they show that old scene.
Yeah.
Or do they show?
And then they show
currently?
him like picking up the knife.
Oh my god.
But and also before
they
this
should
movie
not have
came
done
out,
that.
I think there was a theory or something like, oh, this guy wants his revenge because Ethan got him fired or something.
That's hilarious. He's
So-
actually a really cool character.
Really?
They made him so like likable and like
Okay, I kind of want to watch it more now.
yeah. So that was my favorite like surprise in the movie was that character appearing because in that first movie he's just kind of goofy. Like,
Well,
just
yeah,
like,
he was like a B character, no? Like
yeah, like he was.
He barely had any
not even a
lines.
B character. Like yeah, he's.
he
no
was
lines.
Alan. I'm just kidding. I
was
don't know.
what?
He was Alan.
Oh
I don't know. I just said a random name.
no, but yeah. So that was a fun reveal. it was funny seeing him.
Yeah, I think.
And then his involvement just never waned. Once he was introduced to the story, his involvement never waned.
Wow.
He just was involved. He was in, and he was a part of the team. And it's so good.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's exciting.
That's funny. Yeah. So I guess I called that spoiler, but I didn't know how they were going to have him in the movie.
Do you want me to tell you?
You just told me he's part of the team.
Yeah, but like you don't want me to tell you what he does? Like,
kind of not.
Yeah, you're gonna like him. Honestly, you're gonna like him. And yes, okay, I didn't know he was in the trailer. They did kind of flash like a scene of him in the beginning in those montages. I'm pretty sure. And he did kept showing like they kept showing the knife falling on his desk. So they made sure to remind you. They did a lot of things to like keep you in the loop visually, which I appreciated. But anyways, what I was trying to get at is if they didn't do any of that, I think I would still recognize him. If he
Really?
popped up. Even though again, I'm not like a big Mission Impossible
yeah,
fan,
I get.
but
Yeah,
he's just I don't know. He's like a memorable like piece of that story.
I wonder if
Like
the filmmakers
left
thought
an
the same
impression
way.
on me.
That's why they chose him to come back. You know what
No,
I mean?
he's from the first movie.
Yeah, but they could have chosen anyone from the first movie, I think.
Man, okay. Yeah, you should watch it.
Okay.
Watch it for him and watch it for the submarine scene.
Okay.
Like, I loved it so much. This movie made me feel the way Indiana Jones movies made me feel when I was a kid, where you're like at the edge of your seat.
Yeah.
Like I just kind of watched like, oh, that's cool. Right?
Yeah.
This time I was like leaning forward, like,
wow.
oh, fudge, what's happening?
Yeah.
And you know, Mission Impossible, like they're famous for like making the stakes huge and then the chances look slim. And like they don't succeed until like the very end of their chance, the very end of their window. So some like even the way it ends, I was like, I know what's gonna happen, and they're making it tense and tense. And like we've seen this formula 1,000 times in all the movies.
It's so cool, man.
It is cool, but it's done better, I think, in earlier parts of this. Same movie.
Not like the very last second of the movie. Like how they usually. Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, the Mission Impossible movies are always like a fun watch. Definitely like a bingeable series. But no, yeah, who knows? Maybe there are like hardcore spies out there like doing this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we don't know.
Maybe like we've been saved from doomsday a couple times already. We don't know.
Yeah, like every other Monday, these guys are probably out there hustling, sweating. Not this Monday though. Put in the comments, everyone. What was your favorite Mission Impossible movie? Or did you like the show better? Because it used to be a show. Yeah, what do you like watching? We could do a whole episode based on like it being a show. Oh, look, it looks like a clown nose. Winker, winker. Man, yeah, we'll fix this next time because it is blocking my face, and you know it's gonna create a wall psychologically. Give us a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell button. Yeah. Monday Night Moon, watch your favorite Monday night show. Yep. So we're trying a new format. Yeah. We're gonna make these shorter. We're gonna pick one pop topic, and then we're gonna add in our little 2 cents about the world. So thanks for watching. Now we're gonna
switch gears here.
Switch gears to a little philosophical thoughts, food for thought, philosophical thinking.
I don't know why you still get me with that.
Like, oh, do you think like the audio's off?
Yeah. Whatever. Oh.
Anyways, Gabriel, you have a philosophical thought that you'd like to explore out loud?
Yeah.
What is
I said it very naturally
natural
earlier, but let me try this again. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
They say don't live to work to live.
I like it.
All right.
I think you said it.
Okay, no, let me try this again. Yeah. So you should all right, you shouldn't live to work. You should work to live.
Nice. I like that a lot. So I think it's a good one that you brought up.
I could get deep with this one.
And it's affected me positively
in
the
past,
like that. And I think it's
worth
sharing. So good one. Good one, Gabriel. Share the wealth.
Is this yours?
What?
Is this yours?
No, we're one philosophical thought per episode. So speaking of sharing the wealth, Harvard University. We're not sponsored, or this is just an interesting little.
Unless.
This is just an interesting thing worth sharing, worth bringing up. They're offering free online classes about the way government works. That's cool. A lot of people are saying this is a direct response to the way government is reacting to Harvard. Trump has a lot of like spite against Harvard, and he's unhappy with them, and he's trying to like, you know, control the way education works and just control education in general. And so a lot of people are interpreting this as Harvard's direct response to that. And I think that's kind of cool. Even if it's not a direct response, even if it's just like some, who knows, make your own judgment. But you can say you're taking classes at Harvard to know how the government works.
That's
knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. So knowledge up.
If we got to destroy them from within, so be it. What would Ethan Hunt do? Not that. I think he would just destroy them.
Yeah, no, Ethan Hunt would do the right thing.
That's a good movie. That was a fun movie.
No, that's cool though.
Yeah, anyway, that's
free classes about government.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. Like say it for me.
That's a big statement.
Yeah.
What I personally like about it, what like left an impression on me, and I'm sure it's different for everyone. I think about how a lot of people see school as just not an option, not accessible.
Man. Yeah. It makes it so
lot of, and then you know from that you get other feelings like, oh, it's a waste of time, or it's a distraction. It's not for me. It's not what I want. And that can all be true. And it is very true for a lot of people. But this kind of sweeps the leg of, I guess, the idea that like Harvard or schools like Harvard are like, you know, inaccessible and only for like the rich or the fortunate and the privileged, which it still mostly is. And I still believe like school, unfortunately, is a privilege. Like not everyone can afford to go to school. Even if school is free, you might need to make the choice to like make money for your family instead of spending time in a school, because food is also a privilege.
Yeah.
You know, and that sucks. It shouldn't be that way. Anyways, undercutting that, like, I guess, system, that way of things working, I think is kind of cool for Harvard to say, you know what, it's free.
I like it.
Like, we're the expensive ones, but this one's free.
Very nice.
Anyways, thanks for watching.
We appreciate your viewership. If you don't know this, we are doing an episode every other Monday to catch up with other things. Trying to get ahead of our main channel. Yes, we have a main channel. Check it out. There's some videos on there already. We are planning to come out with more videos on there. So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yes. So we're playing with the format. We're going to make this shorter, streamlined, quicker, more fun, more comfortable. When you click on it, you know what you're clicking on. This is the first of that idea of a format.
Yeah.
We're actually going to.
We've gone through so many different ideas for the podcast. And that's why I love this podcast or doing this, because again, like, it's super experimental. This is not like our like main thing. We get to, this is our canvas. We get to paint on this canvas.
And I'm having fun streamlining this, designing this, so that it can be a very passive like background activity for us and still provide like quality like experience for you.
Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Let us know.
Yeah, and then it gets to introduce more people to us, and and like get to sharing some really fun projects in the future.
Along with along with giving thumbs up and subscribing, also let your friends know, or teachers, or driving instructors, or your parents. We're good with parents. No, yet. Spread the word, Christian creators. We're here. Happy Monday Night Watch. Bum 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 bum. Watch.
Oh, is it gonna die?